shorthanded goals this year. I'm sure there's different reasons for all of the 5 goals, but do you see a common denominator in why you're getting so many chances shorthanded?
I don't know. I kind of talked about this previously. I think we got a lot of speed up front with our forwards, and they're aggressive up ice on the forecheck, and they've created some turnovers. And I think the biggest thing is capitalizing. Obviously, you get a lot of chances throughout a game and season, and guys have capitalized so far, but still got to work on keeping the pucks out.
Jonathan Bernier.
Yeah, thank you. Hello, Shea. Just a quick word about the presentation at the beginning of the game. How was it for the players?
A little bit different than normal. It's still it's always nice coming back in this building. Would have been pretty wild and crazy and enthusiastic tonight, I think, if there could be a full crowd here. But the times we're in right now, and it definitely was something different.
Jean-François Chaumont. GF, c'est à toi.
Shea, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay. How impressed, Shea, can you be regarding the team after 7 games? This team is still no loss in regulation.
Yeah, it's a pretty good start. I think we were very opportunistic tonight. I still don't think that was our best effort by any means. I think we got a lot of room to improve here, and that's a good sign, obviously, because we're playing well enough to win, and we're capitalizing. I think we just need to tighten up a few areas, and we definitely need to be better on Saturday.
Alexandre Gascon.
Merci, Paul. Hi, Shea. More than 10 months later, this team, if you put aside all the new pieces you guys added over the offseason, what in your mind is the biggest step that this team took over the last 10 months?
I think it was just obviously a combination of things. Obviously, last year didn't really put ourselves in a position to make the playoffs. We were just on the outside looking in, but we had a second chance there in the bubble, and I think that a lot of guys grew with that and gained confidence and experience, and guys have come back with a little more fire and desire to get back there, and obviously we've added some key pieces that have really helped us so far this year.
Stu Cowan.
Shea, you and Sherratt did a real nice job with Tkachuk. Did you guys talk about that before the game? Just what's the key when you're playing against a guy like that?
Yeah, obviously he's a guy that is very good in front of the net, and we're going to try and do our best to make life a little bit easier on Carey and Jake, and try and let them see the puck. And he's good at his job, and our job is to get him out of there. So it's something that we know we've got to do, and we've got to do a good job. And tonight was one step, but we got another one Saturday.
Marc-Antoine Godin.
Hi, Shea. The special teams are working on all cylinders since the beginning of the season. Considering the rapid turnaround, the shortened training camp and whatnot, one would presume that it was not necessarily the aspects of the game that you would have the most time to practice on. So how do you explain that you stormed out of the gate that way on both special teams?
I don't know if it's anything in particular. Obviously, there's some guys with experience and guys that have played on other teams and can bring some valuable thoughts and ideas. And I think it just kind of the chemistry clicked, and another chance where we're being more opportunistic. I think we're scoring goals, and chances maybe we didn't score, and that leads to confidence, and guys are playing with a little more confidence than we did at the start of last year.
Julian McKenzie.
Hey, Shea. I know you've been on this team for a bit of time now. How does this year's edition of the Montreal Canadiens compare to some of the teams you've played with in the past?
It's tough to compare year to year. Obviously, been on some good teams here, and this is one that is definitely another good team. Guys are excited. Guys are playing with passion right now, and it's different, obviously, with just the All-Canadian division, so we haven't had a chance to play a whole lot of teams, but at the same time, it's an opportunity for us to keep growing and getting better, and it's a short season, so it's going to go fast, and just got to keep our foot down and keep going.